Welcome to another video, guys. Hope you're all doing well, and today I'm going to be discussing 5 possibly good tips that you will need to pass your driving test. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Tip number 1, guys, is to make sure you get good rest. This is very important. I had to make sure that I had a good sleeping pattern for at least a week before my driving test. This really helped in terms of my focus and my awareness during the test as well, because you're also being tested on how well you are aware of your surroundings, and it really comes down to if you've had enough rest. People out there who likes to sleep late, wake up late, and if your test is in the morning, early morning, you're not really gonna feel like the 100%. You're not gonna have the energy to be fully focused and aware. This is gonna help you prepare yourself in a better position than someone who's not gonna wake up on time and is gonna feel like, I want to sleep, I can't be asked. You don't want that. Number 2, this is probably one of the most important as well. I would say make sure you read the theory test book. Now, you probably have already passed your theory test, because now the only way you can actually sit a driving test is if you have to pass a theory test. But you are going to be tested again in a few questions during your actual driving test. Your examiner may even ask you, demonstrate how you would wash the window, or could you please tell me if your brakes are working. And all of this is going to be in the theory test book or on the app or anything, whatever you use, and you need to make sure you go through it again, because these questions are going to be asked, and just make sure you kind of rehearse yourself so you're kind of familiarized with it. And yeah, you need to just make sure you're kind of fully prepared in the theory side of it as well when you're going into your test. Number 3, let's say you have your driving test in a week's time from now. I would highly advise you not to take driving lessons every single day. You're going to overload too much stress on yourself, and that's going to really show in your driving, especially during the test. So you want to make sure you have at least probably 3 lessons during that week. So let's say your test is on, let's say Friday morning. I would say do your lesson on Monday, do it on Wednesday, and do one just the day before, or probably an hour or 2 before your driving test as well. So you're fully prepared. You go through all the theory part with your instructor as well. Do some mock tests. I would say definitely do some mock tests, because these really help. This really helped me, especially during my test. It's kind of helped me to get into that kind of test situation, that kind of in that kind of zone, so I knew what I was going to expect. So that really helps. I would say don't overload too much, but just try and rehearse as much as you can. At least spend 2 hours instead of an hour, and yeah, hopefully that should be okay for you. Number 4, guys, is practice your weaknesses. So for example, this could be anything like your parking, your bay parking, your parallel parking. It could be your emergency stop. It could be anything, any maneuver they ask you to carry out. Please do as much as possible in terms of go back at it if you're not feeling confident. If you're entering an exam, if you're entering your test, that you can park, but you do struggle with like you get nervous. Let's say a bay parking, but you can do parallel parking easily. So I would say practice your bay parking as much as you can before the test. In that way, you don't want to show any kind of weaknesses, because the moment they see signs of weaknesses, they're gonna be like, this person's not confident in parking a car or driving. So they're gonna kind of just it's just gonna go one direction. The result's gonna be quite to the negative side, so you're gonna end up failing the test. Number 5, guys, is to remain calm. Honestly, you remaining calm during your test will kind of demonstrate to the examiner that this person is a safe driver, is a good driver, so he deserves to pass the test. And as long as you stay calm during all the maneuvers, your emergency stop, your parking, anything they ask you to do in terms of your test related, and you demonstrate that you're confident, you're not nervous, and you're calm, there's no problem. Like, they can't fail you, they will pass you. So remain calm and let all the nerves go away. And that's it for the video, guys. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope these tips I kind of shared you in the video is kind of helping you, especially if you've got a test coming up tomorrow, next week, next month, whenever. Hope you all pass it, and I can only say I'll be one of the happiest persons up. And yeah, but for now, take these tips on board. Good luck, have enough rest, and until next time, have a nice day and peace.